Yo, what's good, y'all? We back with another episode of Talk of the Town podcast, baby.
Piff.
Yo, it's your boy Scorch.
It's your boy Jamal Gasol, man. Piff, man. Yeah, that's me.
And today, we talking about what goes on the radio, man. What we feel like locally, around here, where's the love and promotion for the artists around here?
It's what my thing is, right? Like, it's love here. It's really not a lot of love, though. And a little bit of love, I feel like, the connections only go so far, or the extension only goes so far. Like the whole Conway situation, right? Where he's reaching out to Funk Flex as far as like Hot 97 not playing their music, and they one of the hottest artists in the area, like in the game right now. Not even the area, but in the game. And they don't even get play in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? That they got to be concerned with Funk Flex playing his music out there when Buffalo already ain't doing it for him. And they the biggest artists from the area.
Buffalo got WBLK. So, I'm going to put this out there. If you WBLK, you should be focused on getting them out there because it's going to give you a good look.
And you're the only main hip-hop station in the city, in the area.
Opposed to playing people who come out in other areas. For an example, when Mooski came out with that She's a Runner, She's a Track Star, that shit got played all the time, over and over and over.
Word.
Over and over and over. My brother lived in Alabama, same city. He from Alabama, just like Mooski. And he was like, yo, you know him? He played a song. I'm like, oh, this on the radio all the time. Like, man, listen, if you an artist from here, they gonna you gonna pretty much gotta pay to get on the radio. You
gotta submit to them dumbass contests.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Here's my thing. If you got like a show coming up, you gonna pay for they gonna charge you up the wall for a fucking commercial. And if you don't get the right time slot, it's a dud for you. Like, they got all this money tree shit when you should also be showing love. Get your money. But it's a way to get your ratings up, too.
Right.
Griselda out here eating, but I don't hear them on BOK like that. I'm going to just be straight up.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to them boys, man. Benny, Conway, Westside Gun. It's just like, yo, to be upset with Funk Flex not playing the music, but not addressing WBLK. So what they corny, so what they only played the Quiet Storm. It's still a point in time where I've heard Benny on the radio. But it was only for a short amount of time.
You know when they played his ass during like the 6 o'clock mix or some shit real quick.
Yeah, that came a long way joint with Conway. I mean, with El Camino. And that was on the radio heavy. But I was like, yo, why these DJs not sticking around long enough where they could be promoting local artists? Like, you go to Atlanta, they playing local artists all the time. Even in Rochester, they're playing local artists on Rochester radio out there. There's people from Rochester getting on the radio waves in their city. And it's like, yo, y'all boys got the bag. Y'all got everything together. Y'all could be easy getting some money off of radio streams for Buffalo because y'all the biggest artists from the area.
You have to support the artists that's from the area. When I was in Charlotte a couple years back, man, they was playing The Baby all damn day.
Exactly. But
all day.
You don't get that here. Like, I used to be so happy to hear Jamal Gasol on WBOK. Like, shout out to Bandana Black. Shout out to DJ Jamar Lewis up at Buff State. Shout out to DJ Supreme. You know what I'm saying? They was playing local artists out here at a point in time consistently. Like I got to give a shout out to my old manager, Jay Erica. She actually interned with WBOK when they was doing the unsigned hype and independent artist wave. And she was one of the people that got me into that flow consistently, doing the I Am Buffalo mixtapes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, how do we get local artists on the radio here consistently? Like, is that ever going to happen?
It gives me the feel of, like, the radio just don't fuck with us, or they just, and I'm saying us, I don't rap right now, but I'm just saying us artists as a whole being from the area, or they just want money. I don't know. It's just like a whole negative effect to me. I don't get a good vibe from them. Like, where's the opportunity?
Like, I seen a couple people like talking, saying how they spoke to artists and they didn't have their stuff together. And I get it. Some of these people don't got their music together, don't got it mixed well, don't got a radio edited ready, don't got a presentation for it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But that don't mean you have to treat every artist the same, because there's people out there that do have it together and they constantly get overlooked. And they be like, yo, I got like, for me, example, I had a DJ from St. Louis, Missouri, a whole nother state, hear my album, asking for my music to play on his radio station, which is a FM station. It's not no online podcast, no Pandora channel, an actual airwave station. You can hear it while you in the car in the city of St. Louis. And I don't got DJs here that's like in the mix. Like you would think people
push
be
your shit for you.
You would think people be asking Benny like, "Yo, send radio edits," or Conway, "Yo, send radio edits."
All them Benny, Conway, Westside, they should be on spin at least one of them once an hour. They all got solo tracks.
They need a Griselda hour.
Yeah, they do. For what them boys have brought to the city, all the attention that came here, man, they give concerts, they bring people out. Man, they deserve their own. They deserve their own. 7 o'clock is Benny hour. You know what I'm saying?
They need a Griselda hour for real. Like where it's just all Griselda.
Yeah, every
music.
other Friday we playing a Benny mixtape. I don't care. It's been years ago. I remember being a kid. I was popping here. Benny was popping in Buffalo, and Tanner talked to him. I ain't know what it was because I ain't from Buffalo, but I know that Tanner Talk. When that Tanner Talk shit came on, that shit was live.
Yeah, I remember
people was playing that mix CD, and he got a couple of them shit. That Tanner talked to him.
I remember he had that American Dream poster. I'll never forget. It was at One Stop on 11th and Cleveland. He had the braids with the flag as like a cape on type shit. That shit was fire. I didn't know who the fuck Benny was at that time, but I do remember seeing that shit.
I ain't grow up around him or nothing. We were around the same age, but he was the original 2 Chainz Benny.
He had a joint like, "Let me talk my shit," something like that. "Let me talk my shit."
The radio gotta respect that. Y'all don't respect the grind. Y'all don't see what they do.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm like,
come on, man.
And it's like, yo, y'all should be clearly the bigger support because y'all control the airwaves in the area. That's like I was talking with Marv. He was telling me how he think it's now like just it's better financially to let the machines run the radio opposed to the DJs. They don't gotta pay them no more.
Yeah,
you just put stuff in shuffle, put the commercials in between there, and just let it play on air. But it's like, yo, how do y'all get new music in the mix if y'all got stuff programmed and set like that?
But then it's like, the way things are set now, it's like when people get big, especially like around, it's like you're gonna hear, oh, they leaving the city. Like it's gonna feel like you're not giving love back. Like you kind of saying like fuck the city, but that's not, you weren't promoted here.
Yeah, they didn't get no love here like
you
they
weren't promoted here.
None of us do though. None of us get love like that.
You go to New York City, it's a different ball game. You'll hear different people or whatever. You know, it's a more versatile city or whatever. But damn, man, if you from here, man, you deserve some play. If you earned your spot, these boys earned their spot. Like, goddamn.
Like the points that I agree with what Flex was saying, right? I agree with Flex as far as just the accolades and the cosigns that they got. Where it's like, yo, all of that going on, and like. Flex is the last thing y'all should be worried about right now. Like, y'all got so much good things going on, in my opinion. And I'm just on the outside looking in. I don't know what your real situation is, but you got Jay-Z, Nas, you got all these legends, Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? People really giving y'all the torch and paying homage. Like, I remember Conway was up here with Prodigy. I think he brought Prodigy to the Falls a long time ago. And it's just like, yo, y'all got legends in y'all graces. Like, niggas that really fuck with y'all, bro.
You know what that tells me, personally? At the end of the day, you got to worry about endorsements.
Oh, yeah, that endorsement money. You got to be getting a bag.
And it can't just be one lane. Shaq, not to take it off topic, but Shaq on like every fucking company commercial.
Yeah, that nigga's
we got to get endorsements going. If the radio won't fuck with you, you got to get your own commercials. That's why y'all hear me talking the DVD shit, spinning it over and over again. Hey, the radio ain't never played our shit. We ain't really want it like that anyway because there's so much shit going on. But still, we got our own monikers.
Right.
You say shit that people know you by.
And like all in all, man, I just feel like WBOK need to be addressed too. Like, yo, y'all need to be playing more local artists from the area.
Yes,
so I'm like, yo, it's talent out here, but it's discouraging because like we don't got nowhere to go. We always got to run away to go be heard. Like niggas get tired of having to go to New York City or another state just to be heard. So I'm like, I done been in New York so many times because there was no real outlet for music here. That is like, yo, I'd rather live in New York City than live here because what I want to do. I got more outlets and resources down there than up here.
And that's crazy because it's like you go to New York, you get on like Shade 4 or 5, or if you make it to like a Funk Flex show or whatever, that's like the pinnacle these days. Like you rapping when you should be able to do that at home too.
And nobody comes to Buffalo consistently, like,
No.
as far as rappers. We get a lot of comedians.
Yeah.
A lot of comedians
Facts.
come here. If you
know,
want to
I
be a
fucks
comedian,
with the comedy.
if you want to be a comedian, you probably could
Come
pop
through
if
Buff.
if you keep opening up.
We
for
don't
these
get
people.
them rap shows like that. And when
Nope.
we get the rappers, it'd be small shows.
Yeah, it'd be small joints, and it'd be like once a month, once every 2 months type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Maybe not even that often.
Some of them don't even got real good promotion. A lot of these rap concerts be going on, you didn't even know they was in town. Like,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Or you got to go to the Armory in Rochester.
Yeah. The Armory get all them shit.
Yeah, they get everybody
They
in
with the
Rochester.
bullshit.
That's why I said Rochester play local rappers on their station, son. Buffalo don't. Like, I don't know why.
We gotta get with the times, man. Get that monkey off your back, man. Get that stress off your shoulders, man. Just let that shit go, man. Let it fly, man.
Somebody tell Ed Nice I'm trying to get in the Quiet Storm mix. There's no reason Jamal Gasol is not in the Quiet Storm mix with the music I make. If you're a Jamal Gasol fan, I fit the vibe, son.
Bang.
Get me in the Quiet Storm.
Boom.
I promise you they're going to be playing that. They're going to be requesting that more often if somebody up there just pressing play on the tape. Y'all need an actual DJ in there, man, like Martin days. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
And they got to get something going, man, because there's too many cats out here that's nice. People they getting on their shit now. You got artists coming out, putting up their own money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Maybe even if the radio played them more or whatever, they wouldn't have to be out here trying to do extra shit, like trying to flaunt money and shit.
Exactly.
Real shit.
Give them something hope, something to really look forward to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I got this going on. If I do this, I'll be meeting this person, or I could be around this person, or I could do this. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to like just giving these false hopes and temporary opportunities that people get.
If we get played as a artist, you get played on a consistent basis, and you can actually stay home. You can bring artists to you. It's more difficult to bring an artist to Buffalo when the majority of like rap artists are from New York City. You have to come their way. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a place that's like, yeah, I can't wait to get to Buffalo. Niagara Falls, it's not a place. You know what I'm saying?
See, I feel like the venues matter though.
Yeah.
Another thing I know as far as with rap in the town, as far as Buffalo, venues. Some places don't want to do hip hop shows.
Yeah, because we got venues
Even
around.
Niagara Falls, Evening Star don't do hip hop shows no more. The Evening Star on the Boulevard, they're not doing hip hop shows. Is from what I was told. So it's like you got to really put your own event together. And I don't know, man. It shouldn't be like that. I want to have a place with a stage where I actually can perform. I don't got to perform in the middle of a gym. People standing and nah, man.
Yo, Rapids, that shit get popping every single month.
Yeah, shout out to Rapids.
Every single month. They packs the house. Maybe every 2 weeks.
But they
have big ass shows.
They don't be doing those shows. Them big Puerto Rican parties.
Yeah, no. They do shows for like them heavy metal and stuff like that.
Oh, on that
they don't
tip,
do
yeah,
and
yeah,
they make
yeah.
money off of that shit. They don't bring the rap shows. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't even when they do have rap shows, they don't try to promote heavy like that.
I see.
They make like 2 Facebook stats or whatever. But every time Rapids throw up a guess who's coming. It ain't never nobody like, you know what I mean, a Jadakiss. Just saying like a big hip hop artist.
Yeah.
Don't be like that.
I heard I see Coach I think Coach about to do a show there. Coach got a
At Rapids?
yeah, Rapids.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out to Coach. But I definitely seen like it'd be rap concerts every now and then. Like Benny had the one last winter and shit. Special them came out. But it's like, yo, we get like one rap show a year type thing. I don't know. Like it's just the lack for support, like for the lack of opportunity for independent artists in the area as a whole, it sucks where you gotta travel. Like we just need more of assistance when working together. Like,
Man, that is just we gotta put more effort into it. As not on our part, but I'm saying as far as the business heads, the overheads or whatever trying to work with us.
right.
Starting with the radio.
But yeah, man, let's hope that this message gets heard by WBLK, Kiss
Yeah, we need
98.5. Shout out to Rebel Radio if you still booming, man. RP DJ Ruckus. It's been so long since I kicked it over there with you guys, man. My boy Tony Boy. But another episode of the Talk of the Town podcast is on the way.
Let's go.